Hey everybody, we're back again today with another cool ration. This one is a long-range patrol ration, which is given out to, well, long-range patrol people like rangers, people like that are going to be out for a long time. Very light. It's basically the equivalent to the meal cold weather, just for obviously not Arctic conditions. They're basically the exact same menus except for a few different variations as far as like drinks, things like that. This one was sent to me by Oldsmokey. Of course, check out his channel. I've had this for quite a while. I just really have not gotten around to opening it yet. But so let's get into it. And this is a menu number 8, spaghetti with meat sauce, and this is of course made by Warnick. And I don't see any date stamps on the bag itself. So we're going to go ahead and check it out. We're going to use our strap cutter today, just our Gerber strap cutter, just to see if it'll cut it, and maybe open it up a little bit here. Oh, look at that. Like butter. Love these things. If you don't have one, eBay, you can get them fairly cheap, and this thing is razor sharp. And of course, it's Molly compatible and all that. They work really well, and of course, it's got the glass breaker on the end. I would suggest getting one. So let's just dump it all out and see what we have. Whoa, that was crazy. Okay, so right off the bat, we're going to see our main entree, which is spaghetti with meat sauce. It's freeze dried, and these are done by Oregon Freeze Dried, also known as Mountain House. And it says add 16 ounces of hot water, or 3/4 of a canteen cup. We'll do just under 16 ounces just to give it a better consistency. Here we have a really good one, the chocolate peanut butter spread. This stuff, it's like kind of like a Nutella, but it's always really good. Love it. Here we have some plain M&Ms, and just look at the date, expiration date. Kind of doesn't really say. I don't know, but we'll figure it out in a second. There we have vegetable crackers, and here we go. 2117, so this is a 2012. We of course have our MRE spoon, beverage base lemonade. It's pretty good. We have a nut raisin mix, and then we have the accessory packet. Now, the one thing that's funny about the accessory packet with the long range patrol versus the meal cold weather is this right here. I think the meal cold weather comes with an extra drink. The long range patrol comes with an extra piece of toilet or a pad of toilet paper. So that's just kind of funny. We have hot sauce. We have Tabasco, which of course, they've taken that out, the bottles out of the MREs now, and put these foil packs in. Sugar, creamer. We have our Diario coffee, which seems a little bit crunchy, so that kind of tells me that it's probably no good. Moist towelette, book of matches, and of course our peppermint gum. So, and see, this has been compressed pretty good and kind of crunched up. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get our water heated up so that we can add this to our spaghetti. I'm going to use our dime stove, which is off camera over here, but we'll see that. So we'll use our dime stove to heat it. All right. Again, you can't see it, but trust me, it's over there. We'll take our water, and we're not gonna add the full 16 ounces. We'll add probably, let's see, it's about 10. We'll add about 12. Okay, we'll put this over here and heat it up. Let's hope I don't spill that like as I normally do. And let me get all this cleaned up. All right, while I'm waiting on the water to boil, we're just going to set the spaghetti off to the side. Let's open up our nut raisin mix. Naturally, I dropped it. try for our crackers first. Everybody wants to hear that hiss. No hiss. Who cares? Okay. Let's get the crackers out. Ooh, and they are definitely... I have not seen them smashed up like this in quite a while. Excuse me. All right, let's give our chocolate spread our chocolate peanut butter a mix here. Throw that on a cracker. That stuff is so good. They should really be incorporating that into more MREs or more rations. It's like Nutella, only just think of the cocoa beverage base and then add your peanut butter to it. Well, all right, so let's try that nut raisin mix again. See if I can cut this without throwing it on the floor. All right, there we go. And you get walnuts, peanuts, raisins, just your basic nut raisin mix. Just about always delicious. Let's check out these M&Ms. They're a little bit cracked, but otherwise they're still shiny. Whoa. Yep, still M&Ms. All right. Well, let's cut this, the top off this spaghetti now. I'm trying to think of where I should actually cut it. I think it's up here. No, should have cut it beneath. Okay, let's try that again. All right, so here's our spaghetti with meat sauce. I'm going to break that up a little bit. Okay. Now the sad thing is these don't come with in the bags like they once did. These used to come in an inner bag that you could seal back up. So, okay, our water's boiling, so I'm just going to go ahead and add it directly to the spaghetti. Ooh, wow, and that's some hot water. All right. So I'm going to close that up and roll it a little bit. Give that a little bit of, wow, that is just some hot stuff. And I'm going to go ahead and get a clip for this. All right, so I've got a clip on that. We're going to let that sit and rehydrate for about 10 minutes maybe. Got a little bit of water on the tray. I don't think there's any problem with that. All right, next up, let's go ahead and make ourselves a cup of coffee. Actually, I'm boiling the water for the coffee right now. Let's make our lemonade. That's one thing I didn't make. This, of course, is meant for a 20-ounce bottle. These you just dump straight into a 20-ounce. You have to excuse the sniffling. Again, allergies. Alabama is great for allergies. Okay. Let's get our MRE spoon. And by the way, using the glass for the greatest album of all time, Kiss Destroyer. Let's go ahead and give this lemonade a taste. That's really good. Cannot complain. It's tart, it's sweet. It's got just the perfect amount of lemon flavor to it. Let's go ahead and use our tissue, something I never do. I'm going to use it to wipe up some of this water that I've just casually spilled all over the place. All right, and with this you do get, you know, decent amount. Too bad it's not all connected. That would be really great. And in the field, this stuff is about worthless. You could try to use it, but it's worthless. So let's see, our water for the coffee is just about boiling, so I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. And we'll see if this diarrhea coffee is any good. And yes, I know it's diarrhea. I was just making a joke. I've not had the greatest luck with this coffee, so we'll see what it comes out as. Okay, well, it looks good. There's no dry mold in it. It is kind of, I did have to break it up. There are some larger chunks in there, but you know, that'll be fine. The creamer seems still pretty soft. We'll go ahead and check it. A lot of times for me, what ruins the cup of coffee is this creamer. And it's still powdered up good. So in it goes. Sugar, of course. All right, so here we have that. I'll go from a canteen cup. By the way, the cup that I'm using come to me by way of Steve 1989. He sent me the coffee cup plus a juice cup. I'm guessing these were taken from a mess hall at some base somewhere in the world. So I just haven't had a chance to use these yet. So let's give the coffee a stir. And I'm sorry if you think I've used too much water, but this is a coffee cup. So, ooh, that didn't dissolve perfectly well, did it? See all the little black spots on the cup, on the spoon. All right, so nothing left really right now but to wait for the spaghetti to rehydrate. So when we're done, by the way, just so you know, you notice my MP5 clone in 22 is yet to kill anybody or even make a move to try to steal my food. So I'd have to say, out of every one that I've shown so far, none of them have made an attempt to kill anybody or to steal my lunch. So I'd say that they're well-behaved. Lazy, but well-behaved rifles. So as soon as we get back, or as soon as the spaghetti's heated up, rehydrated, excuse me, I'll be right back. Okay, I think it's been 10 minutes or so. I don't know. We're going to check out our spaghetti just because I'm bored of waiting and I'm really hungry. But I can see that it's still quite soupy in there. So we're going to see what all we actually have. Wow. And I can see that it absolutely did not fully rehydrate because we have chunks that I thought I got. And if I had used the full 16 ounces of water, I'd have been 100% swimming in soup. So let's pause this again and let this, what's in the tray, get a little chance to rehydrate. All right, so let's give this spaghetti a try. I think it's fully rehydrated and it's thickened up a little bit. So you can see it's spaghetti and meat sauce. That's what it says it is. That's what we have in there. Oh, try to get that a little clearer. There we go. Yeah, the sauce is a little bit, I'd say acidic. for me. The noodles, they're good. The meat's actually rehydrated really well, and it's hamburger. There's no real major flavor explosion with it. It's just a basic tomato sauce. They could have done something like maybe added a sausage to it, crumbled sausage versus the ground meat. Let's go ahead and try the Tabasco in it. That should pop it, give it a little bit more of a pop. Keep in mind, what you see in the tray here is only about half of what was in that pouch. I still have quite a bit in here. These are meant, I think, to pretty much be an entire day, or at least you could survive on this for an entire day. I don't remember if there's a calorie count on this. Yeah. So just on the spaghetti alone, it's 510 calories. Adding everything else up, you could, I think, survive on one of these a day easily and not even think about it, about being hungry. So let's try this with the hot sauce added in. Yeah, that definitely brings out a lot more flavor. One thing for me with spaghetti, Parmesan cheese. And since I'm not in the field and I am at home, let's give it some Parmesan cheese. Give it another little boost. Yep, that adds all the flavor I needed right there. Perfect. So I could eat this any day of the week. That is absolutely fantastic. So we've tried our peanut butter chocolate spread with our vegetable crackers. We could probably crumble these up in here to try to absorb some of this sauce. And this would be a perfect ration to add the Italian breadsticks to. Of course, they would add weight that we're trying to stay away from with the long range patrol ration. Our nut raisin mix. Of course, dry nuts and raisins, delicious. We have our M&Ms, and if we want to just move those over, now we have the nut raisin mix with pan-coated chocolate discs. I think they're trying to be clever by separating them. Well, there we go. Now it's all fun and colorful. Our coffee, we didn't give that a try. Yeah, it's a decent cup of coffee. Lemonade, of course, was delicious. So all in all, I would say this ration and this menu as a whole is delicious. The long range patrol rations, you can get them on eBay. Some of the sellers, of course, carry them. I think Tim at MRE Zone has them. I believe Drew with RationsandMoRe has them. I'm not 100% certain on either one, but I believe they do. Of course, eBay. Then the GBALLZ on eBay, which is RationsandMoRe. But check both of them out. If I'm not mistaken, one of the two of them has them. If not, they have the meal cold weather, which is the exact same meal. Just I think it has an extra drink in it and one less toilet paper. So check those out. Check out Oldsmokey. I appreciate him sending this to me. My other friends, B Temple, Sticky Fingers 745, Multi Magnum, Iron Warning, all these guys, Steve 1989. Just check all the guys out, and if it's you find a reviewer you've never watched before, give them a try and see what they, if they pique your interest. If they do, great. If not, there's plenty of us out there. So hope you enjoyed this. And like I said, give these long range patrol rations a try. They're really worth the money. Have a good day. Bye.